Alright, back again to share my new Domino Filofax. This is the personal size, and I just recently switched out of my Malden because my pages were getting too much, and so I was worried about the snap on the Malden like getting damaged. So I went with the string, like a traveler's notebook type. So let's get into this. I've had to film this a couple times because I ended up showing some personal information, and so can't have that. So over here on this side you get four, was it four? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card slot pockets. And so in this first one I just keep a bunch of different bits and bobs. There's some deco tape stickers. This was a freebie I got from Wonton and a Million. There's a doctor appointment card and then a refill for my pen gem. So that's in the first pocket, and then in the second and third I just have pictures. These are pictures of the grandbabies. This was from Easter, so I just have those tucked in there. Then I have some sticky flags and then a soccer business card. And then in this pocket, this was another freebie from Wonton and a Million. It was the May calendar. It's so cute. It's a sticker too, but I just didn't stick it down or anything. I just wanted to save it. Then I have my Outlander stickers, so when the show comes back on, I can mark it in my calendar. And then finally just a bunch of Poppy postcards and such. This used to be in my Malden, but I changed the theme, so it didn't go with it. So I got that. There's a postcard that somebody had sent me and a swap, and some Poppy bookmarks. So that's in that pocket. I'll just put this back in later. All right, so first thing over here, let's get rid of the glare, is this flyleaf. And then I've been really big into like horoscopes and zodiac, things like that. So I found this image when I just Googled, I think, zodiac images or something like that, and this came up. So I'm a July 1st baby, so my zodiac is Cancer. So I just printed that off on some heavy cardstock and punched holes in it. And then on the back side I backed it with some cardstock and then added 2 of the Target pockets, and then it just holds different space themed or galaxy themed washi tape. This was another image I found online. It's just advice from the moon. I thought it was nice, so I printed it off and then I stuck it inside a Webster's Pages photo sleeve, which I wish I would have bought more of these when they were out. I think I got those at Joann because they don't sell them in the stores anymore. You can only find them online, and they're really nice. They're really nice quality, not cheap and thin like some are. So on the back I just backed it with some cardstock. All this cardstock I got from Hobby Lobby. They have a 12 by 12 paper stack. I forget the name of it, but it has all space themed papers. Then I stuck a acetate in there as well, just to give it a more cute look. Then over here, this was in my Malden, just a picture of my husband and I, and then of course I have to have Jamie and Claire. They're from Outlander, in case you're wondering. On the back, another image I found online and just printed it out. And then the first section is calendar. So I have some more acetate. This vellum I printed myself, again just looking for images online, and then I put it in my Word program, sized it down, and then printed it off. It was actually pretty easy. I was surprised. I had never printed vellum myself before. Alright, so on here is my only little decorative clip. It's the moon and star. And those were just charms that I had in my stash. So this first section, it's my calendar, so just a monthly overview. So as you can see, lots of soccer. And then next month we got tryouts, and then more soccer. We have a camping weekend at the end of the month. And so these calendars I just found online. they were a freebie and I just printed them off. Then I found Annie Plans Printable had an academic calendar, so I thought that was nice. So I bought that, and I did July already because we have some soccer dates. Haven't started August yet. I only have up until September in here, just so I don't have too many pages. All right, next section is my daily. Again, more acetate. This acetate I got at Joann. Then I have another image that I found online, really cute, Moonchild. I can't remember if it's Cancer or July babies are ruled by the moon, so that's why there's a bunch of moon things in here. So more acetate, and then these are just my daily sheets. So since this is my on-the-go planner, the only thing I put in here are like appointments. Appointments, and when Carson has soccer practice. All my other stuff like cleaning and meal planning, things like that, go in my happy planner. So this is just so I can keep track of practices and appointments. So I have all that up till December in there. Next section is notes. There's a sticker that says Moonchild. And more acetate, more of the cardstock from Hobby Lobby. And then I have a sheet with all the full moons listed for 2018. Then I have all of my family zodiac signs. I did a personality type test and found that I'm INFPT. So I'm 99% introvert, which was not surprising to me. I kind of knew that all along. Let me zoom in a little bit. So that was fun to do. And there's a chia pudding recipe. I've also been into the laws of attraction. I watched The Secret, which was a really good movie. And so I just take notes on the different things about laws of attraction. And this is Hobonichi Weeks paper that I cut out of the back of one of my old weeks. I feel like it's wasted paper, so I just put it in here so that I can use it. Next section is my lists. This is an image I found and just printed it on photo paper. More acetate, more vellum. So the first one is my book list, which you've seen before. Just all the books that I want to read. And I was reading the Philippa Gregory books in order. So I just have a list of that. This is my movie list. So I just keep track of movies that I want to watch so I don't forget. My husband and I are watching the Marvel movies in order. So we are up to Captain America Winter Soldier. And so I just keep this little flag here and move it each time we watch a movie. But I think there are 23 movies altogether. So, but he's started baseball, so it's going to take us a while to get through them all. Then my TV list. This is my TV show tracker. I just finished watching all of the Game of Thrones seasons. And it was funny because I finished like 2 days after the finale. So I was like watching like crazy. I was watching several episodes a day. I was truly binge watching that. So, and then I have some blank ones for some other shows I want to watch. If anybody has any series that they recommend, let me know, because I'm looking for a new series. I watched all of the Friends, all 10 seasons of that, and then I watched Game of Thrones, and so now I need something new to watch. This is my wish list. I don't have everything written down on here. I have several things I want, but so far I just have the Domino Soft in Fawn, like this one. All my Mambi sticker books, which I need to add to because I've gotten several more ones I need to buy. Then we have my birthday section. Just keep track of everybody's birthdays. Some sticky notes. Next section is my purchases. This is Annie Plans printables. I just recently printed these off, so I haven't moved. I was just writing it down on regular paper, so I wanted to write it down in a neater fashion, so I printed these off. So I need to put those in there. It's my YouTube section, just ideas that I have and things like that. Next section is my personal. This was another image I found, Vincent van Gogh. He's my favorite painter. I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day. I guess I should say artist, not painter, but he is a painter. There's more vellum and acetate. This next section is school section. This I used to have Carson's schedule, so I knew like where he was during the day, what class. So if we had appointments, whatnot, I'd know. But I took that out already since school's over. And this is the upcoming school year's calendar with the days off. So I went ahead and printed that off and put it in there. Next section is passwords, usual stuff. I don't keep any like sensitive information in my passwords so that in case this gets lost when I'm out and about, that nobody's getting into like bank accounts or financial accounts, things like that. It's mainly like store websites, things like that. And like our Netflix login, things like that. And I don't ever put, I usually just put the password. I don't put, because I usually use the same thing for my login. And so I just mainly put passwords in here. So next section is health. This is just to keep track of all of our appointments that we have. That's doctor and dental. So there's a sheet for me that has my doctor and dental things. And then I have Carson. I don't keep track of my husband's. He doesn't go to the doctor that much because he's a guy and you know how that is. And the other kids are all grown up, so. But Carson recently broke his finger, so we've been going to the orthopedic doctor for that, for x-rays and whatnot. He goes again this week, and that should be the last one. It's healed pretty much. All right, and then I have my contact section, which is just addresses and phone numbers of different people. Then another bookmark with some sticky notes attached. This is the soccer section. So Carson is going to be playing travel and high school. He's trying out for high school this year. So I just have information on that in here. Then I have our camping section. We've started camping again. These are the different campgrounds we've been to. So I just keep track of that. I also, things that I want to buy for our camper. And then I've been doing some cross stitching and things for decoration to hang up in the camper as well. So that's to keep track of how many walls, what wall space I have in there that I can make something for. And then I have my home section. This is just future projects, things that need to be done urgently. And then my to-dos. This back section gets bent up because it's really full. Then I have the dates that I've changed the air filter in our furnace. When our Atlas Butler maintenance guy comes out, he comes out yearly to check our stuff to make sure it's working properly. So he just came out in February, so I just keep track of that. We recently had landscaping done, and so I just keep track of all the different plants that were planted. I want to look them up and see how to care for them, things like that. And then my final section is my finance. That is just bill due dates and also our retirement account information. And then this back pocket has stamps, picture of me and Kinsley, and a bunch of stickers that I get from shops that I order from. And then these are some little tiny stickers, some memo sheets, some flags, and in the back here I just have some more sticky dots. And then finally my pen. This I got from Pen Gems. It was called London, so of course I had to buy it. You put London on anything and I will buy it. You just name something London and I'll buy it. England, UK, anything. And then I have just one mild liner that I use in here. Alright, so that is my Filofax Domino, and I'm really liking it. I don't know if I mentioned I've had it for about maybe a month now, month and a half, and I really like it. So I think I will stick with it for a bit. All right, let me show you I was gonna do the happy planner in a separate video, but it's really short, so I'm just gonna show you it here. Because my next video I'll do a what's in my planner bag. All right, so I bought the newest happy planner. It's the vertical lined, and it's this design. I already took the cover off. I put it on a notebook because I switched it out for this. Because of course, when I saw this star themed one, I had to get it. And this is from a Happy Notes notebook. So I use that as my cover. But this is what it originally was the Be Your Own Happy. So, like I said, in this one, I keep everything. So I break it down into, I've showed this before, where it's me up top, and then I have this section broken down into Carson and Chandler. And then this section is my husband's schedule, like when he has baseball or night meetings, things like that. And then this last section I usually use for meal planning, or I decorate. So that's how that looks. So this was from an old planner that I had, my last year's planner, or 2019 planner. Up until July is this style, this vertical boxes. And then in July, it starts with the vertical lined. So I've gone ahead and just started decorating for July, because of course I had to put my birthday and then 4th of July. And then these are from one of the sticker books. I think the dates and holidays sticker book. So I'm excited to try the vertical lined, because I do like the vertical boxes, but I feel like my handwriting's like all over the place. So I feel like the lined will like make me more, will give me some evenness. So that is the planner I use for everything else. The Filofax is for just appointments and practices. This is for everything, like when I'm expecting a package and things like that. So that is my happy planner, my home planner, and then this is my on-the-go planner. All right, so I will be back with another video. I don't know if I'm going to make 2 or just 1, but there's 2 different bags, because I have a bag for my Filofax and then I have a bag for the happy planner. So I'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.